Now, I don't know what occurs when you lose to Ilia Topuria, because another one of my favorite fighters is acting a little bit nuts. Max Holloway is being very delusional. I was about to say delusionable. You know what? I can't even make fun of Max Holloway because I have CT myself, but Max Holloway is being very delusional about Ilia Topuria. Max Holloway, first, we'll start with this. He is saying that Ilia Topuria's last 3 wins. Let's just listen.
I mean, for sure, you can't sleep on it, but it's just tough, right? Yeah, he has the names, right? He beat the names, and you can't deny that. But then, when you look, it just sucks that with everything that's going on. When you look at that Volk fight, with that Volk coming off of what he did, that's kind of crazy. But people just look at the name, they're not looking at the record. They're just looking at, oh yeah, Alex was the champ.
Hey, Max, I don't know if he's going to say this, but I'm going to get ahead of him here. Max, you're one of the names, right? I don't know if Max is aware, but I don't know if Ilia Topuria knocked this guy's brains out, but Max, you're also one of the names, so you're kind of discrediting yourself. Let's keep going.
And then me, and then
okay.
Charles did what he did. With Charles,
he says, and then me.
Don't know what was Charles on a 1-fight win streak, So, at the end of the day, it's just moments, and it's just names. It is one of the greatest names for sure. That he beat in history, but
what is he saying? Can we re-listen to that sentence again, guys, please?
It's just moments, and it's just names. It is one of the greatest names for sure.
It is one of the greatest names for sure.
That he beat in history.
That he beat in history.
But the man is doing what he's supposed to do.
I love Max Holloway, guys. You know how much this pains me to make this video? I literally don't even want to do this video. I don't want to do this video, but I have to call out every fighter that says or does things that I find delusional or just straight up wrong. And I'm sorry, Max. You're just being delusional, man. He's using the talking points of the Islam Makhachev fans. Well, Ilia's last 3 wins are not that impressive. Let's break it down, right? So Charles Oliveira is not an impressive win because he's on a 1-fight winning streak. So let's ignore the fact that Charles Oliveira, he beat Michael Chandler. He had a split decision with Arman Sarukian, right? A split decision. A lot of people want to say he lost to Arman. It was a razor-close split decision. And then before that, I want to say he lost to... No, I want to say he beat Beneil Dariush. So, beat Beneil, split with Arman, then beat Chandler, then lost to Ilia. Then, of course, before the Beneil fight, it was Makhachev. So, really, the last 2 losses of Charles Oliveira's career that were definitive, finishes were Islam and Ilia. And then, of course, he lost a split to Arman, but that wasn't a finish. That was just a split decision. I think the Charles win is great because when you have fans that sat here and made it seem like, I don't know, guys, Charles Oliveira versus Ilia Topuria is closer than you think. You had multiple big MMA YouTubers make videos like that. Oh, I'm worried for Ilia Topuria, and Ilia Topuria better watch out because Charles Oliveira, he's gonna what? He's gonna walk forward and get knocked out. And that's exactly what happened. So stop discrediting the Charles win all of a sudden when a lot of you guys said Charles would give Ilia problems. Now you want to talk about the Max Holloway win? That's a great win. Max Holloway, I don't even know if he was trying to discredit himself there, but that's a great win. That's a tremendous win, in my opinion. Because that's a Max Holloway who just KO'd a lightweight, a guy who's never been KO'd, Justin Gaethje. Then before that, he was on a 2 or 3 fight winning streak. He beat TKZ, he flatline KO'd, and he beat Arnold Allen by a decision, which is a good win in my opinion. So I know the TKZ win is not that impressive, but Gaethje and Arnold Allen, however you say that fucking bum's name, Arnold Allen, are very impressive wins. They just are, So you're going to sit here and you're going to just make it seem like, oh, well, Holloway, but he was drained. He was drained when he fought Ilia. That was never an issue. Max Holloway has fought at 145 for about 98% of his career, except for 1 fight or 2 fights at lightweight prior to his lightweight debut. Well, prior to the Gaethje fight, right? Because he had fought Poirier on short notice at lightweight, and then that was it, I think. So Max Holloway, I don't know why people are making it seem like he was drained. There are all these other narratives. Now, the Volk fight, that's the one that has the biggest asterisk for Ilia because, yes, Volk had just got head kick KO'd. But, in my opinion, Volkanovski got caught the same way he always gets caught, which is, he leaves his chin up when he kind of goes back, and he does this weird, like, almost shoulder roll kind of Floyd Mayweather thing. And so Ilia caught him with a hook. It's the same shot that freaking Diego Lopez caught him with because Volk made the same mistake going backwards. He goes backwards, but he doesn't, he stays on the center line. He doesn't move. So, again, let's stop discrediting these freaking great wins on Ilia's resume just because this goes to the Ilia detractors and Max Holloway. It's just, I don't understand, man. I love Max Holloway, man. What the fuck? Come on, Max Holloway.
He's lining, UFC are lining people up for him, and he's just knocking them down, so fair play to him. He's going out there doing his job.
I guess, Max. And then we can talk about this as well, right? Max Holloway says Justin Gaethje hits harder than Ilia Topuria. He says, when I was in there, I did not feel like this guy Ilia hit so much harder, but the guy must hit hard. Yeah, he must hit hard because he flatline KO'd you, right? But comparing his punch when I fought Gaethje, I just felt some things. I felt that Gaethje hits hard and Gaethje kicks hard. When Ilia he hit me. Okay, that's the CTE. Nothing was like, oh man, he hits hard or whatever. He flatline KO'd you. What? Yeah, when he hit me, it was like, damn, that doesn't really hurt. Yeah, well, when he knocked you out and you woke up in the hospital, then did you say he didn't hit hard then? Obviously, he didn't wake up in the hospital. He woke up in the cage. But, I don't know. Maybe he just legitimately doesn't remember the fight because he was slept. Honestly, I'm not even trying to troll. Maybe he just doesn't remember the fight. That's why he's saying, oh, he doesn't hit that hard. Because Charles said the same thing. I think no, actually, I take that back. Charles Oliveira did say Ilia is the hardest hitter he's ever faced. So, I don't know, man. I don't know how you can say Gaethje hits harder than Ilia when Ilia slept you and Gaethje dropped you one time. I don't know. I don't get this, to be honest with you. I don't really understand this because not only did you get dropped, and obviously TKO'd, you got wobbled. People forget, man. Ilia Topuria wobbled Max Holloway. Then he KO'd him a couple of seconds later. So you got rocked and you got freaking KO'd by this guy, and you say he doesn't hit as hard as Gaethje, the guy that you schooled for 5 rounds. I don't get that. I don't know. It's a bit confusing to me, So I don't know. I don't know how it works. Maybe he just doesn't remember half of the fight. But that's all I got for you guys today. I know I saw another clip of him saying Ilia, he needs to fight me for the BMF. I don't know what he was saying about how Ilia needs to fight him for the BMF title or something. Brother, Ilia already KO'd you. You're not the real BMF. Realistically, Ilia Topuria. Well, realistically, freaking JDM should be the BMF champion because Bilal beat freaking, who did Bilal beat? He beat Leon, and Leon beat Colby, and then Colby beat Masvidal, and Masvidal was the last BMF champ. You get my point. So all jokes aside, though, that's all I got. This video freaking pains me, man. This video pains me to make, but it is what it is. Max Holloway, I got to call it out when I see it. And it feels like a lot of these legends now, Charles, Max, they're just saying things, man, that I don't like, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, Max Holloway fans, I'm a Max Holloway fan. He's in my top 5, top 10 of all time, so please don't attack me. I love him so much. See you guys next time. Like and sub. Become a member in the description, and peace.